Hi, welcome back to my channel. My name is Anna, and as you can already tell, I will be sharing my 10 before the end. Now, I've been seeing these videos all over YouTube, and it is now November 22, so we're definitely less than 2 months, and I am definitely very far away from my reading goal. I am 33 books out of 100, and so I am definitely prioritizing reading more now because I was in a really big, long reading slump, and there are definitely books that I thought that by now I would have read, or books that I've picked up along the way that I definitely want to read. So I do want to share my 10 before the end with you, and hopefully there are a few of these that you like too. I'm gonna remove my glasses because I just feel like doing that. So we're gonna start off with A Game of Thrones by George R. R. Martin. Earlier this year, I had this was on like my 24 books that I have to read for 2024, and as I said earlier, it's November 22, and I still have not gotten around to reading this. This is book one of the A Song of Fire and Ice, and I've watched Game of Thrones like 2 times now, and I really love it, and I really want to read the book. So, plain and simple. Then I have watched this movie growing up as a kid. This is Aragon by Christopher Poloni, and if I'm not mistaken, he wrote this book when he was, I think, 12 or 13. I could be wrong, don't quote me. And I really loved that movie. And when I went to my library and saw the book, I was like, why not? And I really like dragons. I'll read anything with dragons. And if you stick around long enough, you're gonna know that put dragon in any movie or any book, and I'm definitely reading it. Now, this is by V.E. Schwab, A Darker Shade of Magic. Now, since I'm moving away from romance, I really want to get into reading more fantasy. And so I did pick this up. I have no idea what it's about. And because when I read books, I like not knowing anything going in, I will not tell you. So if you are interested to know what this is about, there's Goodreads, there's Fable, there's Google, and you can definitely find it there. So I recently started watching Shadowhunters again, and I've been hearing about the series for like years now, and I'm like, why not? So I started reading. As you can see, I make these crocheted bookmarks, and I'm 108 pages in, and I definitely want to finish this within the next, 100. Oh, I was about to say 100 and something. But in the next 39 days. So this is book one of the Mortal Instruments. It says Shadow and Bone by Cassandra Clare. I definitely want to finish this before this year ends, so that's definitely on the list. Now, every time, and this is not like I have started reading this. This is Dance of Thieves by Mary E. Pearson. So I've started reading this book multiple times throughout the year. And if you've watched my 20 hour reading challenge, you saw that this was one of the books that I wanted to read, and it's definitely a priority because I don't know. I like the entire premise of the book. It says a formidable outlaw family that claims to be the first among nations, the son destined to lead thrust suddenly into power. Three fierce young women of the Raton, the Queen's premier guard, a legendary street thief leading a mission determined to prove herself, a dark secret that is a threat to the entire continent. When outlaw leader meets reformed thief, and a cat and mouse game of false move ensue, bringing them intimately together in a battle that may cost them their lives and their hearts. I love fantasy, and sprinkling a little romance in it, and I'll definitely read it. So one of the last books I read but finished. Okay, so it's the last book I read in 2023, and it's the first book I finished was book one to this. It is right here. Oh, I don't know. It's right here. It's Me Before You. So this is book two, which is After You by Jojo Moyes, and book one follows um Louisa Clark, and she fell in love with Will, but something happened and he passed away. And so we see her picking up the pieces after him 6 months later, and mean, I really loved it. I think it's my first 5-star of 2024, so I definitely want to read book two. And this is the Woman by Kristen Hannah. Now I saw this on. I was watching BookTube and I saw that there are a few booktubers reading this, and it follows. Her name is Frances Frankie McGrath, and her brother was going to war in Vietnam, and she signed up to be a army. She joins the Army Nurse Corps, and we just get to see her through the whole Vietnam War. Like, women, it's not talked about a lot or written about a lot about women going to war. And I'm a strong believer of women empowerment. So I'll read anything where, it's shown that, yeah, we are feminine, and if given the chance, we can rise to the occasion and be just as, no, no, I'm not going to say that. We have the potential to be, to defend the things we love just as much as men. And I don't want anyone coming for me. It is my opinion, so you're entitled to your own. And I might get some shades if you've been watching my channel long enough, because this is a book that I've been reading. I just don't want the book to end, so I've been putting off finishing it. And this is The Woman of Chateau Lafayette by Stephanie Dre. And this follows three women. So it's Adrienne from 1774, Beatrice from 1914, and Marthe from 1940. And as you can see, another bookmark. So it follows these women lives throughout these different time. And there's also war, but we see how they overcome. And all of these women were at the Chateau Lafayette. So we see, like, the struggles and everything that all of these women went through different periods living at the same place. So love that. I love book with vampires, and I love graphic novels. So I did pick this up. This is Emperor of the Vampire by J. Kristoff, and I'm obsessed with big books. So I am 168 pages in. I'm gonna show you. Like, I'm gonna skip through into like a graphic novel page to show you how beautiful the graphics is in this book. Look at that. Now, this is my library copy, and I'm loving this so much that I'm definitely gonna have to order it. And the last book I definitely want to read has dragons in it. If I'm not mistaken, this is book one of the Fire and Blood series by George R.R. Martin, which is set, I think, 3 centuries before A Song of Fire and Ice. It is Fire and Blood. And this is also, guys, this is also a graphic novel. I'm going to show you. This is my library copy. And, so I'm definitely going to be ordering. I put myself on a book buying ban, so I haven't really bought any book in a while. So, yeah. So those are the 10 books that I definitely want to finish throughout this year. And let me know what 10 books or what books you definitely know that you don't want 2024 to end without you finishing. So I thank you so much for watching. Have a wonderful year, month, week, day, hour, minute, second. I hope I see you in another video. Bye.